to you by Bet365.
Race number 5 is a benchmark 58. It's over the 1,400 metres, and courtesy of Bet365, our favourite is Regal Rossa at $3.30. George's Host is $4 and steady. No.2's $4.80 out to $5. Molly's Wanted is at $6. Malavent is at $10s, and then Velastar $11. Let's go to the yard for the 5th.
This Racing.com mounting yard is proudly brought to you by the Racing.com app. Download today.
Velastar gets to claim, in with 60.5, has raced against much better company.
It's not a bad weight for him at this level. He's been racing in 64.70s, as you've just pointed out, and not getting beaten too far. I think that this is run to suit. He's got the gate maybe to settle more midfield and a long way back. He's far from the worst here.
Number 2 is Molly's Wanted. I thought the win last start was pretty impressive.
Yeah, look, she's a mare in form, no question about that. She comes back home where she started the prep. She won her maiden here. She's drawn to give a start again. This isn't a race loaded up with tempo. That's the query for mine, but certainly a winning chance.
Number 3 is Can't Remember. Back to at a trip that's more suitable when you look at his career stats.
Yeah, that's right. First up wasn't overly flash. Is allowed to be fitter for that. It was a 6-month spell. Look, I want to see him again here to get convinced that he's back on track.
Number 4, Regal Rossa. It's our favourite. It was an impressive maiden winner back in November.
She was, and then she came here in the necessary race, beaten 3/4 there, and jumps out to 1,400. That looks a really strong positive for her.
5 is Bonvilla's. Had 2 runs at the track and distance and has been a winner.
Yeah, he's a local who will be fitter for the return run. Started long odds there and beat a couple home. Better for that, but maybe 1 or 2 more for him.
Number 6 is George's Host. Trained here at the track. Has had 5 runs here for 3 placings and was pretty good last time after being wide.
Yeah, from the draw, where does she get to? I dare say in the back few here, and the tempo is going to be crucial for her. At this level, she never misses. She's had 5 goes at benchmark 58 for a win, 4 placings.
Malevolent is our next runner. It's had 3 runs at the trip for 2 placings.
Yeah, look, and has had the 2 runs back. Again, back from a 64, beaten within 3 lengths last start at Werribee. We'll probably give a start here.
Xenia, first up today. Joe Bowditch riding for Gemma Riley.
Oh, she creates a bit of interest. Joe has ridden her to good effect in the past, so they know each other very well. I think better for the run, but it wouldn't shock if she's landing in top 3 or 4 at the end.
Ferrocerium hasn't won for 500 days and has to overcome a wide draw today.
Yeah, she's a mare who will probably be back near the tail here. Things will have to unfold perfectly for her.
Number 11, No.2. The blinkers are on for the first time. Saluted at $1.35 last start.
Yeah, look, this is much harder. It was a modest maiden, and she dealt with them quite easily. We heard Ostie speak about her. He's got a lot of time for her. She's gone away to have a couple of weeks even in the paddock here. Back to 1,400 with the shades on. Has to be factored in.
And 13 is Apollano. I know it's had 5 runs at the track and never placed, and 5 runs at the distance, 3 runs at the track and never placed as well. But that first up run just showed that with a nice tempo here, this horse might be able to have a good turn of foot late.
Yeah, and that's what she'll be hoping for again. Whether there is that solid tempo here is the question.
What are your selections here for race number 5?
Look, I'm tipping number 6, George's Host here, one of the locals. We're going to speak to Mick Johnston about a couple of other locals here. 6 on top, 4 Regal Rossa, 2 Molly's Wanted, certainly a winning chance in the 11 as well. 6, 4, 2 and 11.
Okay, well, let's see what Mick has to say to you about his chances in this race.
Well, it's an intriguing race, Mick, for mine. Molly's Wanted in clear-cut, really good form. Velastar back to this level with the claim. I reckon they're both winning chances.
Yeah, they're both winning chances. Like Molly's Wanted, just jump and switch her off, and she's got a good turn of foot when you ask her. Velastar, he's a bit different. He sort of needs to get back, but towards the outside of him. He doesn't like going through him. So she's just got to try to manoeuvre away from the fence and be on the outside.
Okay. With the claim for Matty, it's a nice weight at this level for Velastar, I think.
Yeah, it is. Like, he went to Seymour Cup Day and carried 63 in a benchmark 64 and made good ground late. So we're going back to a 58, carrying 60.5 today. So he should be very competitive, you think.
It's just whether the tempo really sets up. There's a lot of a winning chance backmarkers in the race for mine, so the tempo will be crucial. Wide Open Road, of course, is fresh. Fancy Wide Open Road might get back and try to finish over the top as well.
Yeah, like he's drawn a bad barrier. He needs to jump and get cover, otherwise he tends to over-race. So if he can get cover, he'll be in the finish, you think.
He can run a race fresh, though. He has done in the past, been okay.
Yeah, like last time here, first up, he just got beat. So we're hoping to do the same, but win.
All right, well, good luck with the two here, Wide Open Road in the next. Thanks, Mick.
Thank you.
Mick Johnston there, and Velastar is in the high single figures. Molly's Wanted's been pretty steady all the way through as well.
Bit of sport here for Bonville, 41 into 26 on the VOP, just getting a little specking here and there. Has been a winner at the track and distance, second up today.
Yeah, look, I think I've got him pegged, Bonville. I think he needs another run, but Linda's aboard, and that could be a factor in the specking at longer odds. Be a popular win here is another local, of course, with the Archers, and certainly did nothing but run to his odds first up, and is better for that.
You said Linda with another winner. That moves it to 49 for the season. Harry with 51, and I just reminded Harry when he walked past, and I think he was a little bit upset that there was a $1.6 million colt up here that was bridging the gap for Linda as well.
Yeah, well,
he thought he was stiff, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. But look, he might be able to steal one back here. He's on the... this girl, Numero Quattro, who's she's intriguing for mine. Look, I don't want to tippy-toe around the truth. It was a pretty weak maiden and she won, but she won it that well. And she's an American filly who'll want further in the fullness of time. So just edging back here to 1400 was my slight query about her in
and
this
as
race.
you said, it was a weakish race, but the blink is going on for the first time from a nice draw. Might be able to find itself in a good position, so we'll see what effect.
That's a big thing in this particular makeup of this field, to be front half and presenting at the right time.
Late money coming for Xenia as well. 21 into 16 on the VOP. The protest has been dismissed at Port Lincoln for race number 1, so numbers will stand there as well. Let's hand you over to Rick McIntosh for race number 5.
Getting close here, Velastar and Xenia coming up together. George's Host looks to be the best backed into 380 favourite over Regal Rossa 440. Numero Quattro 550. Molly's Wanted 650. Expect a couple of odds. Bonville is one of those. It's been $41 into 26. Xenia 21 to 15. Starter up now for the high gain. 1400 metres. Last one moving in. Race 5, the traditional New Year's Eve meeting here at Bet365 Echuca. They're racing. Xenia out wide, went out well with George's Host, and Can't Remember's nice and prominent towards the top, so too Malevolent. Bonville just behind them. Regal Ross's holding a spot, and then followed Numero Quattro in front of Velastar. Molly's Wanted, who's third from the back over a Paolana, and Ferrocerium sorting out their order. Can't Remember had gone through underneath them, but Xenia pressing on. Malevolent in third place at the 1,000. They've got to now 2 lengths to Regal Rossa on the inside of Bonville. George's Host has been wide since the start, then followed further back to Velastar. Next on the inside, Numero Quattro, Wonder Molly's Wanted, a Paolana, and last of all was Ferrocerium. In this order, they stride off the back with Xenia taking the top. There hasn't been a lot of tempo. It leads from Malevolent. Can't Remember eventually talked into the box. George's Host is going up 3 deep around the outside of Bonville. Regal Rossa is trying to work into the clear. Gee, they're jammed up here. Molly's Wanted out wide around the outside. Velastar, Numero Quattro in traffic with a Paolana and Ferrocerium. Heads were turned for home. Xenia goes for home. From Malevolent giving chase. Can't Remember's back on the inside. Regal Rossa is into the clear. Then George's Host, followed by Numero Quattro. Molly's Wanted the widest runner. Xenia on the outside. Regal Rossa, though, he's the one. He's coming up, Regal Rossa, to take the lead here. George's Host trying hard with Malevolent, but Regal Rossa soft at the finish. Wins it from George's Host. Numero Quattro was very strong late. I think it got third over Malevolent, and also Can't Remember and Xenia. They were followed close up by Ferrocerium and then Velastar, Bonville, Molly's Wanted, and a Paolana. Regal Rossa gets there. Number 4, Jaden Lloyd for Matt Kamani. 4-year-old bay mare by Testarossa. Out of a Magnus mare. Regal Bloodstock. Matt Kamani wants to stay on holidays. His team has just been flying. Jaden Lloyd with a good ride from gate number 1. He had a big decision to make coming around the home turn. There was a wall of them. They were jammed up, and everywhere he decided to go or every decision he had to make was correct. And it was a soft win at the finish. 4, 6, 7 and 11 in the frame here. 4, 6, 7 and 11. So our best bet gets beaten, but our next best gets home, which is okay. Ended up starting at 4.6 Regal Rossa. George's Host second. Will Price for Mick Cornish and Donna Gaskin. Never really got on the track, has run well. 7 Malevolent. Daniel Stackhouse, Luke Oliver in third, has run third ahead of the fast finishing 11 Numero Quattro, who's missed out on that spot. I thought it got there, but it hasn't. And 3's run fifth. That was Can't Remember. They went 1:26.57. Was a muddling affair. Long neck both ways were the margins. A long neck, a long neck. 4, 6, 7 and 11. Regal Rossa, 3 starts, 2 wins now. Beats George's Host, Will Price, and Malevolent Daniel Stackhouse. 4, 6, 7 and 11. Adam on the high gain race number 5.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, nice win here. I'll sort of cut you off there, Graham. Sorry, mate. You can tell me everything you were just saying then, because she's started her career quite nicely.
Yeah, well, she's had 3 starts now and won 2 races, and that's not easy to do, but looks like she's honest. The 1400 was ideal. Matt's placed her well, Matt and Andrew. I thought the ride was, for a kid, was absolutely 10 out of 10. Yeah, we're just hoping that everything went right and it just fell into place. But he was very, very good, the kid. It was a terrific effort.
He had to make a few interesting decisions from that barrier through the early stages, as you said, and they can get it wrong being apprentices, but was really cool, calm and collected and thought his way through it nicely.
Yeah, well, every time you're hoping that something would open up, it did, and he came out at the right time, and then he found the opening when he straightened up, and, you know, she was always she was going to win from the furlong on, I thought. So, no, pretty impressive, and the boys have travelled a long way to come and see their horse go round, and they've had a good day now. So, yeah, very, very good for the camp. And let's say Matt Kamani's place is it's going very, very well, and it's just going to get better.
End of the year in style. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
There we go. So Regal Rossa, the winner here. We'll have a quick chat to Jaden Lloyd regarding the win as well. Jaden, congratulations on the performance. A few tough decisions to make through the early stages, but you made the right ones.
Yeah, they were going pretty quick to the first bend, and I just elected to come back and just get it relaxed, and she relaxed perfectly in behind him, so it was good.
You must have had a little bit of confidence from looking at her replays that she probably wanted that extra distance today and that speed was going to suit you?
Yeah, I thought she's been unlucky last start. She probably just got checked out at the wrong time of the race, and she hit the line nicely, indicating she'd probably want a bit more ground. So, no, I was very happy when I saw the 1400 metre mark.
Nice to be getting these opportunities and getting some winners as well.
Yeah, big thank you to Mr. Kamani for the opportunity today.
Well done, congratulations.
Cheers, thank you so much.
There we go, so winning jockey Jane and Lloyd with Regal Rossa. She's now had the 3 career starts for 2 wins, and the 4th is 4-year-old mare by Testa Rossa, who really did run through the line nicely. And Kev, we've seen so far through her career, obviously starting quite short in all of her races, so she's got a little bit of ability there, and the Matt Kamani team are going along very nicely, a bit like Mike Moroney in the previous. They've had a December to remember.
Yeah, look, absolutely. As mentioned there, and she's a mare who's had 3 starts now for 2 wins, and the other one was a solid performance and form through that race. So it's a promising beginning to her career. George's Host, she wants a faster tempo race. She was sort of left without cover from that gate. She was honest. And Numero Quattro back out to the mile and beyond will be great for her. We'll see her win more races.
Ran through the line quite nicely.
Yeah,
I saw her, we have to watch the replay. We're seeing a couple of times. He just came across heels a little bit at times, but I think a horse, as you said, as they get a little bit further, will go nicely. The numbers were 4, 6, 7 and 11 across the line here for race number 5. We've got 2 more from Echuca, but we'll take a quick break before the second at Port Lincoln.